Hello and welcome. There is something about you that has never changed. It isn't your thoughts, your body, your memories, or even the way you feel. It's something much deeper. It's that simple, quiet sense that you exist. Not as a personality, not as a story, but as a presence that is always here. You don't need to think about it to know it's there. It's here before you even think about it, and it will still be here when everything else fades away. This presence isn't a thought or a feeling. It's simply the sense of being alive. This awareness doesn't come and go. It has always been with you, even when you were not aware of it. It's with you when you are happy, sad, or confused. It doesn't need any kind of approval or special attention. It simply is. It doesn't change with the passing of time or with your thoughts. It is always here, even if you don't notice it. When you feel restless or unsure, it's still here. It watches everything else change, but it doesn't change itself. The problem is that we usually focus on everything that moves and changes: thoughts, feelings, actions. We think these things are who we are. The mind is always busy thinking, judging, labeling. We become so caught up in these thoughts and emotions that we forget the stillness that is always present. But what if the you identify with is not the thoughts or feelings you have? What if the real you is the awareness behind them? The truth is, you have always been this awareness, and everything else is just a temporary thought or feeling that comes and goes. Most of us spend our time trying to fix ourselves or change something about our lives. We think we need to be someone else to feel good or to be happy. We look for something to achieve, something to become. But none of that is necessary. What if you didn't need to change or improve anything about yourself? What if everything you are looking for has always been inside you, already complete? What if the only thing you needed to do is simply recognize it? This awareness, this simple being, is not an effort. You don't have to try to make it last longer or try to find it. It's already with you, and it always has been. It's not about achieving some state of mind or becoming something special. It's not about being perfect or always feeling good. It's about recognizing what is already here, quietly watching, without needing to do anything. It's the space where everything happens, but it doesn't move with the things happening. It stays the same no matter what. Think about it for a moment. Every time you have a thought, every time you feel something, or every time you react to something, there is something else that notices it. Something that is not caught up in the thought, feeling, or reaction. This awareness is not touched by what happens in life. It simply sees. When the mind is busy with worry, fear, or excitement, this awareness is not worried or excited. It simply observes. It doesn't try to stop the thoughts or change them. It just sees them as they come and go. This awareness isn't disturbed by anything. It's like the sky that holds the clouds, but is not affected by them. No matter how many clouds pass by, the sky is always there, unchanged. What you are is not the thoughts you have. Thoughts are just something that comes and goes. Feelings come and go. Your body changes, grows older, and changes too. But what is always here, what is constant, is the awareness that knows all of this. This awareness doesn't change. It doesn't need to change. It simply sees. This is the core of who you really are. It's not the identity you have built up over the years. It's not the person you think you are. It's not even the things you like or dislike. It's simply the presence that knows everything else is happening. You might think that this sounds too simple. You might think there has to be more to it. But in fact, this is the simplicity of truth. We are constantly trying to make things more complicated by adding more thoughts, more stories, more goals, and more beliefs. But the truth is, everything we are looking for has always been here. It's already part of us. It is who we are. So when the mind starts to rush when it says, I need to fix this, or I need to be better, what happens if you simply stop listening? What happens if you stop trying to fix everything and just notice that the voice saying, I need to fix this, is just another thought? It's not you. It's just a thought passing through. You are the awareness that notices it. You are the space where all these thoughts come and go, but you are not one of those thoughts. You are the observer. And when you recognize this, you begin to feel at peace, not because your thoughts have stopped, but because you no longer believe that they are who you are. It's like being a sky that watches the clouds pass by. The clouds are your thoughts and feelings, but the sky is the awareness behind them. The clouds may come and go, but the sky is always there. And just like the sky is never affected by the clouds, your true nature is never affected by your thoughts and feelings. They may come, they may change, but they do not define you. You are what is always here, even when everything else changes. Even when life feels hard or uncertain, this awareness remains. It's not afraid of what comes or what goes. It simply watches. You may still feel sadness or joy, fear, or excitement, but you no longer feel that you are those emotions. They are simply things happening in your experience. You are not the emotions. You are the one who knows that the emotions are there. This gives you freedom. You are not trapped by your feelings. You don't have to fix them, change them, or control them. You can just allow them to be without believing they are who you are. This is the beginning of true freedom. Freedom from believing your thoughts and feelings define you. Freedom from believing that your happiness or peace depends on getting things right or becoming a certain way. True freedom is knowing that you are already whole, already complete, just as you are. There is nothing you need to do to become more. You simply need to recognize that you are already everything you need to be. When you see this, you stop searching for something outside of yourself. You stop trying to prove yourself to the world. You stop chasing after goals, status, or approval. You realize that everything you have been looking for has been here all along, in the simple awareness of being alive. You don't have to look for it. You don't have to try to hold on to it. It's here, always. Life may still bring challenges. You may still face difficult emotions, confusion, or moments of doubt, but you will no longer feel that they control you. You will no longer feel that you are at the mercy of your thoughts or emotions. Instead, you will feel the peace that comes from knowing you are the one who is always aware of them. You are the stillness in the midst of the storm. This awareness is the key to understanding who you really are. It's not a thought, not a belief, not something you have to achieve. It's simply the presence that is always here, watching everything that comes and goes. It's the essence of who you are, and it's not something you can lose. It's always with you, even when you forget it. And when you start to notice it, everything changes. You stop searching, stop struggling, and simply rest in the truth that you are already whole. So take a moment to stop. Stop thinking, stop analyzing, stop trying to become something different. Just be here. Notice the presence that is always with you, even when the mind is busy. Notice the awareness that is watching everything you're thinking and feeling. It's here, and it has always been here. This is who you really are. You don't need to change anything. You just need to realize that you already are everything you need to be. You are the awareness that is always here. You are the space that holds everything. You are already whole. You are already complete. Nothing needs to be added. Nothing needs to be fixed. You simply need to remember that you are already everything you have been searching for. Thank you for watching.